Didn't mean to do that. Right, where are you?
The Trans 2030.
Where are you? Ugh! I didn't learn from last time. Come on. At least I'm honest with you and I show you my failures, not just the successes. Right, how do we... Bullets. Discard 11 beetle. Material yield. Drink. Restores health by 1, cures fear. Okay. Veggie blend. A bag of veggie blend, instant power drink mix. Auto sort. Nice. Restores 5 health. I've got anything with a bit more. 5 health. Do I not get to use that? Oh.
Leadership has issued an alert. All personnel should report to muster stations immediately and await further instructions.
Yeah! Recycler charge. When detonated, a recycler charge breaks down the molecular structure of nearby objects into recyclable material. Your uniform offers some degree of protection, but it is not fail-safe. Standing too close can prove hazardous. Recycler charges can be thrown or asphyxiated to stationary objects using right trigger. Right. Okie dokie. Oh, zoomed in. Close scope. That must have been the panic. I'm just trying to figure out the buttons again. Okay. I got it. Cool. What's in here then? Day 1. I dropped off my dog at the groomer. Her name was Eliza. It means joy. I said goodbye and walked a few blocks to get some cafe bots near the park. Some jets flew over, very low, and the sound was so loud it made me jump. I don't know where they were, were from, but they were bristling with bombs and rockets. Everyone was looking up, and the sound of the jets was echoing off the buildings, but we could not see them anymore. The sky was clear, and I could see pink smoke rising from the direction of the stadium. Then the sirens started. I had not heard them since my childhood. Some people stood confused about my instinct, told me to run. But my instinct told me to run. Run away from the stadium, run away from Elisa. Some people were running with me, but we didn't know where to go. I saw a policeman directing people into a basement restaurant. I think it was an old bomb shelter. I looked up at the sky again and saw an airliner. It was not military, I am certain. I think it was going to the airport. While I watched it turn into glitter without a sound, it was just gone. A man near me began to curse. I fell down and hit my head on the street. Cool. Very interesting. Don't think it's going to save my life, but nonetheless. Oh my. Oh! Where are you? Ugh. It's been in there. Let's go to this side. It's locked. That's pretty cool because. Oh. Okie dokie. I was going to say, it's pretty cool that they just split up, but it makes it much harder to try and take them on. Is that left a mark? Yeah. I think when you get stronger you can knock that down.
Eradicator auto turret version 0.7.6 online.
Main lift. I'm gonna go there in a minute. So you're probably fine with me when I play any game. I kind of just want to explore what I can do first before I move on, in case I miss anything or anything that might be useful. Let's go for it. Oh, let's go in here. Or not. Laura McAvoy. It's a really nice looking game, you know. Graphics wise, really good. You may have noticed as well, I've turned the shadow down. Well, you may not be able to notice, I'm not sure. I've turned the shadow down just so it doesn't. It felt a little bit sluggish before. It feels much better to play now. And you can probably tell that because sometimes when I was walking into rooms, it was very slow motion. See what Bianca Goodwin's got. Miss Goodwin, I'm going to need more support. The volunteers are agitated, more than usual. This morning 11 threatened to bash my head in if I didn't let them out to stretch his legs. When you get up here, the key code is 2989, not the old number and file. I'm pretty sure they've been watching me punch that in, so I changed it. Oh. Meeting Gustav. Okay, thank you. Ah. To follow up on the previous request, I was wondering if there had been any updates on Gustav Leitner's visit. Is it still taking place, and if so, would it be possible to get a copy of his itinerary? I would love a chance to meet him before the neuromapping procedure if possible. I'll let you know when I have more details. Oh, Dr. Igwe, I relayed your previous request and we'll see what we can do, but there are no guarantees. The schedule for the visit is tight and may not allow for a face-to-face. I'll let you know when I have more details. Sincerely, Bianca. Leitner's visit. Yeah, Igwe showed up quiet and polite. He shook Leitner's hand like he was afraid of breaking it, asking him to sign an album he bought. Leitner seemed flattered, so that was a plus. We tried to make him comfortable. His condition hasn't stopped him from craving a cigarette. Fingers were twitching. It's too bad. Such a talent. No wonder he wanted to get scanned. What I must say is, this is their emails. If I was at work, that would be at least 100 plus, I would say. A year? No, I'm joking. It wouldn't be 3 anyway. Oh, I think I've got my torch, flashlight. Staff, please move these remaining boxes to my new office and Neuromod Dev as soon as possible. Pleaseable. The brain was once considered too warm, wet and noisy for seemingly delicate quantum processes. However, the discovery of quantum coherence in biological processes such as plant photosynthesis, avian navigation, and our own sense of smell paved the way for the eventual discovery of quantum vibrations inside the microtubulus of neurons. Cool. Sylvan Bellamy. Sylvan, I'm trusting you with my brain. You do good work, so hopefully that continues. Listen, if the tests don't go well, if something happens, let Alex know that I know it wasn't his fault. I signed up for this. Also, if the tests drag on, consider moving your office down to Sim. Less hassle, and you can always move back after we celebrate our success. Ruby. Can I... Nope, can't smash him. The nature of consciousness remains deeply mysterious. How can the subjective nature of experience, my inner life, be explained in scientific terms? Does consciousness emerge from complex computations among brain neurons, or is it a fundamental and irreducible property woven into the fabric of the universe? Like I say, guys, if you don't want to read these, do tell me. I often do read them in my head. I kind of have an OCD that I have to read everything, even though some of it doesn't sink in. Oh! Oh, yeah.
The code to your office is 0451.
Thank you. Oh my god, hot boss. Jason Chang. Jason, mate screwed the keypad to my office, had them set it to 0451. I'll be in Simlabs a while, so if you need anything, help yourself. Okie dokie. Oh yeah, I'm in. My office.
Welcome back. This has been your home for the last 3 years. The video should be on your workstation.
This is better than my apartment. Control panel. Transfer junk. Oh! Recyclers can be used to recycle unwanted items into useful materials. Recyclers convert unwanted items into synthetic, mineral, organic, and exotic material which can be used by fabricators to construct new items. Okay. Huh. Making you sweet. Look at me looting everything. I'm a right hoarder. What's that? Operate dispenser. Use object. Fabricators use fabrication plans to create dozens of useful items aboard Talos 1. Each item fabricated consumes some combination of organic, mineral, synthetic, and exotic materials. Search Talos 1 to find plans and materials. Okay. Do I have any plans? What's that? Hefitas Hefi Twist and Loop Handle Industrial Wrench, a flexible and indispensable tool for various engineering jobs, also an effective improvised bludgeon. Place crafting units in slots. I can create another. I don't know whether I want to do this, but now I have 2 wrenches. Can I? Too far, too fast 1. Or too fast I. In Kennedy's second term, the space race reached new heights and without his support may have sputtered completely. A succession of moon launches heralded the coming of an accelerated energetic space program both within the halls of government and in the public eye. Unusual at the time, especially in contrast to Kennedy's first term, rather than being simply a race between 2 powers, the Soviets and the United States seemed to be reaching out to space together. Groovy. Before I go there, let's pick up this nice little apple. Glue cannon ammo fabrication plan. Weapon upgrade kit. Nice. Weapon kits allow you to upgrade your weapons. To use a weapon kit, select the weapon you wish to upgrade in your inventory and press Y. Then choose upgrade to select from any available upgrades. Note some upgrades require advanced skills. Nice. Oh, it stayed upright. Look at that. Meant to do that. Neuromod. Yes. Neuromod's 3. Hacking. Repair. Allows use of weapon upgrade kits to upgrade security weapons beyond modification level 1. Upgrade your translator uniform with extra inventory space and allow installation of 2 additional chipsets. Break down equipment in your entry into spare parts and recover spare parts from destroyed operators. Material experts, impact, security, conditioning. Increase your health to 115 and your stand to 105. Run, sneak, climb, and sprint 5% faster. I think I'm going to go with hacking because that seems to be on an awful lot of doors. Increase the effectiveness of medkits to 150. I think we're going to need that. And we're going to do conditioning because these enemies are certainly not to be taken the mick around. Good morning, Morgan. I got the plan you requested. It's in your safe. Thanks, Jason. You made it. End of message. I still don't know what happened. I've put behind me, but there's no reason. We can't still be civil. You passed me in the hall today, and you looked through me. If you're angry at something I did, tell me, and we can talk about it. Pretending you don't even know who I am isn't going to help. We still have to work together. Okay, Illusion. I don't know who you are. Do not disturb, Morgan. As requested, your terminal logs are set to be automatically forwarded to your suite in crew quarters, and the supplies from hardware sent up. Let me know if they get to you alright, and if not, I'll get it resolved. Like last week, I'll make sure you aren't disturbed in the interim. Let me know if there's anything else I can do. I'll hold on the fort outside your office. Jason. Jason's got my back. Watch me, Morgan. Hello, Morgan. This LGV file should clear things up. Make sure you're alone when you hit play.
Hello, Morgan. Tough day, right? If I'm talking to myself, it must be. Now, your memory's chock full of holes. I know. I'm sorry, but it's permanent. So the first thing you need to know is you can trust January. It's an operator, a sort of backup of you and me. It knows what you've forgotten. We've been testing a new kind of neuromod based on the Typhon organisms, mapping their neural patterns onto ours. Problem is, when you uninstall a neuromod, it resets your memory back to the moment you first put it in. That's why you forget. There's supposed to be a process to bring you back up to speed between test runs. But someone could just skip that part, turn a single day into your entire life. Well, that's exactly what Alex did. The question is, why? You're not gonna like what I have to say next.
Damn videos. Sorry, but I can't let you listen to that. Not until I've had a chance to explain everything in person. For now, just... Damn it. I have to go. Just sit tight. Please.
Sorry, Morgan. Alex cut us off from the Looking Glass servers. Time to improvise. I suggest you search Dr. Calvino's workshop in the hardware labs. He invented the Looking Glass technology. You might find a way to restore the server connections there. I'm looking for another way to help you in the meantime. Good luck.
No, I don't use it on my glue gun. It's not proved me well so far. Ooh. Come at me.
Suit integrity damaged. Ready to scan.
No chips available. Scope chipsets? None. You didn't really help me there, pal. Combat basics. Take advantage of your environment and tools in combat. You do not have to fight every enemy head on. Use alternate routes to sneak past tough enemies or to get the drop on them. If you intend to fight, disabling enemies first with tools like the glue cannon can increase your odds of surviving. You're telling me. Like, I think, if I just check. Not that one. I'm on normal. And I mean, I'm not that bad at games. I know I've died twice. But they do feel quite... Oh my... Ah! Boom. Silence pistol ammo. Fab! It's on the other side of the door. Right, I'm going to save the game there before I lose anything.